All right, if you've ever even thought about investing internationally, you've probably hit a wall of jargon, right? Well, today we're going to break down one of the big ones you'll see pretty much everywhere, especially in markets like India, the Demat account. You've probably seen this term pop up and just thought, what in the world is that? Do I even have one of those? Well, stick around for a few minutes because the answer is probably not what you think. Okay, so to really understand what a Demat account is, we first have to jump back in time a little bit and look at the old school problem it was designed to solve. I'm not kidding. Buying stock meant you literally got a fancy piece of paper in the mail as proof that you owned it. Now, that sounds kind of cool, right? Almost like a collector's item. But in reality, it was a logistical nightmare and a surprisingly risky way to handle your investments. I mean, just think about it for a second. That physical certificate could get lost, it could get damaged in a fire or a flood, or it could even be stolen. On top of that, there was a very real risk of forgeries and counterfeit shares floating around. And selling? Oh, forget about it. You had to physically mail the certificate, a process that could take weeks, making quick trades absolutely impossible. So, the financial world obviously needed a modern solution. It needed a way to make owning investments just as easy, fast, and secure as modern banking. And that's where the Demat account comes in. And the name itself kind of gives away the magic, doesn't it? Demat is just short for dematerialized. It's this simple but honestly brilliant idea of taking that physical piece of paper and converting it into a secure electronic record. No paper, no problem. So here is the easiest way to wrap your head around this. A Demat account, it's just like a digital bank account, but instead of holding your cash, it holds your investments, your stocks, your bonds, things like that. This chart just makes that parallel crystal clear. Your bank account takes physical cash and makes it digital. A Demat account does the exact same thing for your investments. It turns those old physical share certificates into a secure digital entry for all your stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Okay, now here's a really key distinction. In a lot of markets outside the US, the system that uses these Demat accounts has one extra layer that might feel a little unfamiliar. It's a two-part system. So the crucial thing to get here is that you have two separate accounts working together. You have the trading account, that's the action platform. That's where you log in, you click buy, you click sell. But, and this is the important part, once that trade is done, the shares aren't actually stored there. They get transferred for safekeeping into your Demat account, which basically acts as this super secure vault for everything you own. All right, so you're probably thinking, this is interesting, but what does this have to do with my investments here in the US? Well, this is where it all comes together and has that aha moment. And that's the big reveal. The US system, well, it isn't built on this two-account structure. Instead, it streamlines everything into one single familiar package. And this right here brilliantly illustrates the crucial point. A standard US brokerage account is both your vault and your trading platform, all rolled into one. It seamlessly combines the job of storing your assets and executing your trades into one simple experience. So when you use a platform like Fidelity or Schwab or even Robinhood, you're using this exact system. You place your trades, that's the trading function, and the platform holds your shares electronically, that's the Demat function. It's all securely handled behind the scenes by a huge central institution called the DTCC, which is basically the master record keeper for all these electronic shares. So look, here is the absolute key takeaway. You already have a secure, dematerialized system for your investments. We just don't call it a Demat account, because that whole function is just a standard, built-in feature of every modern brokerage account you'd open. So there you have it. A Demat account isn't some super complex, foreign concept. It's really just the same secure digital vault that's already built right into the brokerage account you use every day. The name might be different, but the principle of safety and security is universal. So, what other jargon should we tackle for you next? Let us know.